Well, staying in Uganda with a story that we have been following over the past few days, the country's parliament has finally allowed a motion seeking to remove the presidential age limit from the constitution. The maximum age of a president in Uganda has been set at 75, but the new bill could remove that cap. The process was marred with violence as opposition lawmakers tried to block the motion. Ssenyange has more.
Violent scenes in Uganda's parliament. MPs tussled with security after voicing their opposition to a bill which proposes the removal of upper presidential age limit. Speaker Rebecca Kadaga suspended 25 members of parliament for disrupting business in the House, and they were thrown out.
There is need for protection of the Constitution. We are not going to enter into that house until we are all in one as a team like we started it. Because we didn't believe even in the selective application of the rules. We were acting as a team. If there was a need to suspend, we would all have been suspended.
And after restoring calm, the Speaker granted leave for the motion to be tabled. President Yoweri Museveni will be 75 years in 2 years' time. If this bill goes through, he will no longer be exempt from contesting the 2021 elections.
The best thing they would have done is to, first of all, move a bill to reinstate term limits. Nobody would argue about this.
President Museveni has been in power for over 30 years. The only thing stopping the president from seeking another term in 2021 is his age. This bill could be about to change that. Wednesday's session marked yet another dramatic day in the Ugandan Parliament. But with the bill now tabled, the lawmakers will proceed to have it published before its first hearing within at least 2 weeks. Ssenyange, CGTN, Kampala, Uganda.
Well, let's get you more on this story. Ssenyange joins us live from Kampala with the latest. Of course, after 2 days of scuffles in Parliament, this age cap bill has finally been tabled. Just talk us through the parliamentary process that's set to follow.
Well, certainly it started over from yesterday, and what is expected is that the motion will be drafted and later presented before Parliament for the first hearing. Now, that should be within about 2 weeks, and that will, of course, follow a process where there will be two more hearings, and if it is approved, then, of course, the Speaker of Parliament will push it further to a committee. Now, of course, there's a possibility maybe of having that bill rejected, but that is only in foresight. But if it goes through and is finally approved, then of course it will go through a particular process where a committee will review it, and it will follow with 2 more hearings before it is authenticated and sent over to the president to assent. Now, the president will have about 30 days to make the decision on whether that particular bill can become a law, and that precisely will be the process on how this particular bill will go on in Parliament.
And of course, as that process gets underway, few will forget the chaotic scenes that we've seen over the past few days in Uganda's Parliament. Just tell us about the reaction at home to those scenes of legislators brawling.
Well, several people have expressed their views, especially on social media. Many expressing disappointment, if not frustration, with the incidents in the House and with the involvement of security agencies. But then again, the members of Parliament that were involved in the altercations are being viewed as heroes, and there's a sense that maybe there's justification for their actions. But on the other hand, again, there's a sense of fear and maybe uncertainty of what will come out of situations like this that are occurring in the Parliament.
All right, Ssenyange, thanks for following developments there for us, joining us live on the line from Kampala.